Well, hello there. Been back after a bit of a lull again. Been busy painting me bedroom. Other domestic chores are in the place that never seem to stop. Anyway, just thought I'd show you a few of my recent purchases. I'll just start off. These are just Limas. I'll start off with this V-line B80 from Lima. Now I'm not too sure when this model was manufactured. It's got some pretty good detail for a Lima. The grab rails there at the front are separately applied. I'm just suspicious whether the guy that owned this before me might have added those windscreen wipers. I don't know if they I don't know if Lima was in the business of putting windscreen wipers on them, but on their models back then. But yeah, this was cheap. I got this at the usual table sales that I go to down at my local model railway club. But she's a really good runner. Actually, Triangs did a version of this, more of the B60, which just was an earlier version of the B80. It's when Victorian rails, Victoria Rail first converted from steam to diesel. The B60 was one of the first models that they were using. And as you can see, trying we're a bit off the mark. This is a CoCo with really oversized wheels, but for back in the day, it sold really well. I'm not too sure how well the Lima sold, but there have been a few around. I have seen a few others around, but I want to try and get one of these in that livery. And yeah, you can see the roof details not too bad. The previous owner looks like that they've slightly weathered the roof there, if you can see that in the light. I hope you can. Give some sense of realism to the fans there on the roof. I'm missing one horn, obviously. It shouldn't be too hard to find another one. Yeah, so that's a couple of my models or one model that I've purchased recently. Yeah, these are New South Wales Government Railway class 42s, 4200s. And they come in slightly varying liveries. And you'll notice the horns are set up on the front there. She's got a bit of a bulldog nose and closed in sides with a cabin at the back. That horn doesn't belong. This one came without horns, so I've just stuck one on that I had. But you get the idea. This the green and gold one here. That's says on there 1855 to 1980. So it was 125 years of rail service of the New South Wales Government Railway. And these were an Alco design. Generic. Oh no, beg your pardon. They weren't. They were GM. I made a little mistake there. No, these were GM, EMD. there wasn't that many of them made, but yeah, they were the first diesel on the New South Wales railways. You know, that they really started to get into the development of diesels to replace steam. So that was back in the 50s, and so they employed the design from EMD with these. They were okay, but not quite as successful as the Class 4400s, which were produced in far greater numbers. But yeah, this is a nicer model. This one here, the green and gold one, I'm linked to its detail there with the separate grab irons and the detail on the roof. It seems to be far sharper, more crisp. I mean, you can tell just with the way the rivets stand out, the detail pops more. This one, I'm not too sure when this the red Indian red model was manufactured by Lima, but this is obviously pre this model coming out, which is a far better example, in my opinion. I'm not too sure how, having never seen one of these locos in real life, I really couldn't tell you if Lima has done a good job with the detail on this or not. I'm sure there'll be people out there that can tell you that. But yeah, it's a nice loco. I'll just pop these out of the way. And the last one I got, these two more Class 44s, the Red Terror there. These were known as candy stripe liveries that the New South Wales Railways was using. I think it was back in the 80s, 90s. Not too sure whether they still use it today. I'm not that into New South Wales Railways, to tell you the truth. But I do remember seeing these running in Queensland. We used to have the interstate railway run beside our Queensland Suburban Railway at Volta Street in South Brisbane there when I was a kid, and you would see these locomotives, probably about 2 or 3 of them from memory, dragging the interstate passenger locomotive from Brisbane to Sydney each day. Actually, I can't remember if it was every day. I think it might have been Monday, Wednesday, Friday in those days. I can't remember now, but yeah, saw it quite frequently. These were way bigger than Queensland Railways locomotives, the suburban locomotives. Actually, I might just go and get one and just show you a comparison. I'll just pause this for a second. Yeah, New South Wales runs on standard gauge, whereas in Queensland we run on it's a 3'6" narrow gauge. And considering that these models are both HO, this might show the appreciable difference in the size of the locomotives that we operated on our suburban lines as to what New South Wales was operating on their railway. So you can see there's an appreciable distance, difference in size. But yeah, I do remember watching those locomotives pulling the interstate and thinking that they certainly were a lot larger than what we run in Queensland, and they made a lot more noise too. So anyway, I just thought I'd just show you what I've been up to just recently. I've got more things to show you, but I'll try and keep this short. No, here we are. There's one more. I'll just show you one more quick one. This is a little electric. I'm not even sure where it's from, really. Yeah, can't recognise the writing. It's so small. But yeah, this is a little cheapy electric. Runs like a beauty. And it was cheap, which is the price I like to pay. But very nice detail, as you can see. For an old model, this would have to be 60s, early 70s. I can't remember the make of it. Hang on, let's check. Oh yeah, it's a Lilliput. I bought this because I was gonna pull the motor out of it and put it in that other BR5 wartime livery German steam locomotive that I bought. But yeah, I ran this around a few times, and she's a sweet little runner, and I really don't want to upset the brew there, so I'll just continue looking around for another motor for the other one. The other motor, the original motor I've got there looks unsalvageable at the moment. I can't find a commutator small enough to fit inside where it's supposed to slide. So the armature is it's a unique one. So pain. There you go. I'll be back soon. I might even show these running. I'll see how we go. Have a good day.